Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Joy Randomly Talks while you watch her paint something. This is an idea that I came up with after partnering with Fun to Art through my TikTok shop. One of the huge benefits of finally getting to the point where you can have a TikTok shop is when you first start requesting samples. I try to do this a little more strategically. Because I don't have a lot of money, because I'm honestly broke right now, I wanted to get art supplies, and I knew that if I wanted to get art supplies, I needed to start posting art, and Fun to Art was one of the first companies that I was able to reach out to, and they sent me some free samples, and these postcards were one of the first free samples that I got from them. And it sparked so many creative ideas, and I finally came up with one that I think works for what I love to do. I love architecture. I love painting architecture. I love sketching architecture. It's the idea to create a hand-drawn piece of artwork that represents your house. It is not going to be perfect. It's going to have flaws. It's art. If you want perfect, take a photo. And for me, using these postcards from Fun to Art blends my love of architectural renderings and sketches and watercolors and paintings. And combining that with postcards, which is my love of travel and adventure, into one beautiful, I feel, beautiful piece of artwork. This one that you're seeing here is actually my friend's home. And this was the first home that she's ever purchased. And I knew mailing this to her with her address on it was the best way to send her a kind of a housewarming gift that I never was able to send. So this was my idea. Create artwork for those that may have purchased their first home, or maybe it's their second home, or maybe it's a home that they got after they got divorced, or maybe it's their parents' home, or maybe it's a home that they grew up in that no longer exists. If you have a photo, I can probably sketch it. And it is available on my Etsy shop. The link's in the description below, along with the art supplies if you want to do this yourself, because I'm here to gatekeep. And if you do click the link that takes you to my Amazon storefront, I do get a commission, which, I do kind of appreciate. Now, I do provide a couple of options because some people don't necessarily want to ship this in the mail, and I understand that. So you can either have me put in an envelope and I send it, or I send it through the mail so it gets stamped and labeled, ship date, etc. That's the fun part about this. Now, to be honest, it takes me roughly about 2 weeks to get one of these completed. I'm trying to get better, but I have other life events and jobs and things that I have to do, so it does take some time to complete. So think ahead. If you have an anniversary, a birthday, or somebody's in the midst of making that move into their first home, and it could be an apartment or a townhouse. It doesn't necessarily have to be a house. It can be any architectural rendering that you would like me to attempt to do. I can attempt to do it. Maybe it's a favorite vacation spot. I can't do people. Please don't send me photos of people that you do not want to see me attempt to do that. It will not look right. I know where my skills are, and it's definitely not in drawing people. This video is, of course, the process of me rendering and painting this house. This neighborhood that my friend lives in, actually, I grew up in, kind of, in a way. We had some friends that live right around the corner in that same neighborhood, and the neighborhood has brick streets, brick roads. This neighborhood sits in a part of Canton, Ohio that I absolutely love. It's brick-lined streets. Now, the streets themselves are not that fun to drive down, to be honest. I mean, brick roads, while they can definitely hold up, man, they are not the smoothest. It is an adventure when you ride down a brick road, because you just don't know where the roots are until the road starts expanding and contracting, and winter hits and spring hits and winter hits and spring hits, and it becomes this bumpy roller coaster of a ride. And she lives on probably one of the bumpiest I've been down in a while. Anyway, just based on living in a few different neighborhoods and areas in my life, that every town has a neighborhood similar to this. One that has a little bit of history that has been around for a long time, where the streets are maybe made of brick. They're solid homes that have been probably first homes for a lot of different people. So if you're interested in maybe getting your house painted on a postcard, or sending one to somebody else that's buying their first home, etc., check on my description. I have a link in my Etsy shop that you can go ahead and purchase this. Keep in mind, it does take a couple of weeks, and I limit how many are available because I don't want to overwhelm myself. But you can always message me and ask me questions. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I hope you have a fabulous day, whatever day it is you finally see this video. Do me a solid favor, if you could. Make sure you do comment, like, and subscribe. It does help. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic summer 2025. Life is crazy, as we all know it, and I am just here to bring a little sunshine in the world of chaos. Until next time.
coffee in a paper cup. The engine starts right up. Clip myself into the middle seat. Daddy liked talk radio. On gravel he would drive real slow. He told me, let's go see what we could see. We pulled into the empty lot before the pavement got too hot. Underneath her leafy crown, the only shade for miles and miles around. With branches low like spiral stairs, we climbed into her maiden hair. You feel like you can really fly up there. My hand in his so patiently, we watched from our proud little tree. He hummed a little song to me. Suddenly the air would shake. The jet plane filled up all the space. The wheels went up and got so near. The leaves would fall like paper tears. My heart is high. Big open sky, fly Our ears still ringing with the sound. We were floating off the ground. I still feel it